good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are watching me from. Now me una sister, una friend, una girl, una pikin, anyone you call me, I did there for you through Dreams Bright Life with Lady T. For this our channel, na tori now they talk, and na pidgin English now to the knack our tori for here. We're not just here to talk, but if you share this video, I believe together we'll go help someone today. So my lovely people, I want to go quick. If you come across this video, please share this video. You can see the title there. Not be everybody we go they believe. You understand? So una not say Pastor Olukoya, Mountain of Fire. I don't first shook my mouth put a few days ago. I uploaded the video concerning one of their member woman. The woman said they arrest her husband, that they do baba things for that Mountain of Fire. They even they buy people for there. He go open mouth, he go talk and all that. When I come across that video, I somehow say Mountain of Fire now one of the pastor where I believe say is still dey different, you know, because even then I follow him. I dey follow him preaching, because he preaching they are attached story. If they will follow Pastor Olukoya, you will know say he preach the attached story to it, and that story I dey get interest and I dey enjoy the way the story take dey start, the way go take attach the story at the end, wetin happen and wetin come happen last. I know say me dey like story now. I know say I like to dey talk story now. So because of that story wey dey attached to his preaching, e make me come dey like am. So I dey always dey na one of the pastors wey be say I really know say I don lis ten to. I dey public, I no fit lie. But when I come dey hear all these things about her, the thing come dey feel me one kind. One of my men say talk about her, the other one say no, don't talk about her. I dey reason and say talk about her or not talk about her, because I really see say na it dey different. But at a time say I need to talk about her, because I no fit just waka pass. If na other pastors own, me I go jump come out, I come talk. But e don reach this man side, I say I no go talk. You be like say I dey do pasha. Now say well, me I just see presenter, but I still get small that in my mind say, and now wow, where don't they trust person? Pikin when you carry for back, you know fit trust her. Now when you dey your belly and yourself, now you fit trust, you know. So I kind of know say okay, I must talk about her. Me I just see present her to my people. Me no be like say I dey jump, you be like say I dey do pasha. You know that kind of thing not good. So after I make that video, one of their member come contact me, come make me understand say he be member for the church, and he come explain some kind things for me, and he come send me some kind videos. He say for me to believe, make I watch this video so I go believe wetin I dey see. Now for me to decide who I go believe. And I watch the two videos. One, now the way that woman wey be say I talk where I show her video when say that they buy people for the church, they don't arrest the husband, that they come again for the second time, that they use police people, they threaten them. So the woman husband, he come make video, and in that video, the woman husband make the video for Instagram or TikTok, one inside the two. He begin dey apologize. He dey beg one particular woman. He dey beg Pastor Olukoya. I come dey imagine say if these people dey right, why he go dey beg? Abi manipulation dey there when make her dey beg? I come dey reason am. So I say I go play the apology to you guys today, so that now listen from that woman husband when she said they are threatening her husband with police. Mona listen to the apology when the man make. But I not cut the video. I said I'll just take and direct from the source where they for playing, you know. My lovely people, to my surprise, as I want to enter live, so make I play the video say make I hold on. People say they don't delete the video. Now I say why don't delete the video? Me I play how they will go. I be one more now say. You say nothing to show. He say couldn't download media. Nothing to show, they don't delete the video. You see they don't delete am. Why this man go delete the apology? If you know say you dey right, why you go delete the apology? And that one me no know, because many things happen. Then the second video when the woman sent for me, now their lawyer, this one now look for your lawyer. May I play? Wait, it is silent.
Doing this video from Lagos, Nigeria. I am the lawyer to Mountain of Fire and Miracles Ministries. As a legal advisor, I'm also the lawyer to the General Overseer of MFM, Dr. Daniel Olukoya. Okay, let me first and foremost apologize to our pastors and all those who've been sending me messages requesting that for the past 2 weeks asking.
So my people, when I click this one play. You understand? And that Dr. Olukoya lawyer, na be this. He talk many things. He even talk concerning Maureen. Una know say Maureen, na if they talk Olukoya matter. As you see me so, I tell my God, say, God, I will always stand for truth. If I stand for wrong, which means I don't know, maybe I make mistake. And if I know, I will always come, I no go shame to come and correct myself, even though say they laugh me. Because this life, when you see so, e no good to dey tarnish person image. E no good to lie. E no good to do false witness. I no use am mean say all dis our pastors good o. Many will work for inside. And e get story wey I will tell you. Now maybe if I get chance today or tomorrow, wetin pastor do one girl, I will come tell una that one. That one na another story for another day. So anytime I say the truth, or I go always come talk am. So now the pastor lawyer na be this. Thank you, Sister Joyce Omo, for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please help me share this video. Now their lawyer be this. He explain a lot. He talk about Maureen. If you now remember Maureen, now one of our YouTuber wey dey talk about Pastor Olukoya, she not get channel again right now. Her channel don go down. She open another one, e still go down. But I don't know that I don open another one again. But for a very long time now, I know they see her for media. So these people, they cannot go court for Nigeria. They cannot go court for UK, and they win the case. They say make she pay huge amount of money. You'll see this man now, he make apology video, he delete am. This same man, they carry many things. They go, they give one auntie for America. Make that one they post about the church. But you follow back, you go apologize. And the apology now, you don't delete am. May everybody be careful. So when I listen,
supported, patronized him in volumes, and that he knows. We be friends. He comes to my house, and about last 2 weeks there about Pastor Ayotunde Richard's wife make a post making some allegation. The husband was arrested and is the Jew of the former church where they left, and so those pastors were concerned, and I have not responded. And then some bloggers were trending it, and it's becoming a thing of concern. I've been receiving a series of calls. Typically, I'm the type of professional as a lawyer. I don't do media to respond to things. We'll study and analyze, and we'll take appropriate action when we think and where we feel or we deem is necessary to do that. So the Jew has not been around, and the reason why I have to do this is that my attention has just been called to another Instagram video by the same Ayotunde Richard overnight, where in trying to corroborate the lies of his wife, he also alleged a number of things, shouting Daniel Olukoya and MFM. Even though the wife were actively making reference to the Olukoya, as being the one behind the arrest, now the husband has come out to establish that, mentioning that the IGP should clamp down on Olukoya who arrested him and all of that. So I'm here to now respond, to those requests before now, because now Ayotunde Richard has made a video, beyond reasonable doubt that they are referring to Daniel Olukoya as the one behind his arrest, and so it is not true. I'm here to tell you guys there is nothing that can be far from truth than that. All lies, 100% lies. And let me first say that Ayotunde Richard is a very close person to me. We have very, very close personal relationship. He ministered during my wedding reception in 2018. I've supported him in his gospel outing ministry. At least his 2 albums that I know have, supported, patronized him in volumes, and that he knows. We've been friends. He comes to my house, and so the person of T.D. Richard is also somebody that was loved, in the MFM family, and there is no doubt to say that even the GO seriously love him. And then, so for me to come out and do this video is to let those who are also like, oh, for Ayo Richard to come and say this, somebody was the lead backup singer for the GO and all of that, or it must mean something. And so some people are calling me a lawyer, what is it true and everything. All you just need to listen to or to ask yourself is that, what did Jesus Christ do wrong to Judas? For Judas, who was one of the 12, to collect 30 shekels and get him killed.
Let me share this video.
So for you to think that there must be something. So there is nothing other than the fact that Ayotunde Richard has actually submitted himself as an agent. When I mean agent, I'm not mean the agent from the spiritual point of view. Like fiscally hired person that some bloggers, who had been paid, who had been sponsored to run down the ministry of MFM and of Dr. Lukoya, they see him as a veritable tool that they can use, because now he had problem with the ministry and is ready to supply them whatever they need. That is just a fact. Now, let me give you the background of how things got to this place. Briefly, Ayotunde Richard went with some ministers to Abuja concerts, and he wasn't the most senior. After the concert, honorarium was given to them, and he pushed himself forward as if he's a leader, and took the honorarium. And I think the leader there scolded him that you shouldn't do that. You are not the most senior. You are not even the leader. You should respect hierarchy. He got offended and reacted and embarrassed that pastor. Matter got back to Lagos. Committee was set up among themselves, the gospel minister, that his own is becoming too much, that they need to see how that. So a series of how it's been, when you are so talented, which is granted, when you feel that nobody can sing like you, the same spirit that Lucifer had before God has to dethrone him. And so when that spirit starts coming upon you, there is nobody like you, and you now don't have regard and respect to your senior, and you can. And so they feel like there should be some way to tame, the the attitude that has been displaying and all of that. So it's just, for me, nothing but pride. And the discipline was met out that he should go on suspension by his own group that he belonged to. But he felt that no, I can't do that. And he resigned. And so, having resigned, he found his way to those who are running MFM ministry down. If you recall, there was one charlatan in UK who for like 2-3 years kept chunking out all manner of lies, trying to, piece together, those who have some misgivings against the church, and said he was doing video to run the local Adam. When she was doing all of those things, I advised, let's allow this lady say all her lies. We don't need to respond. Some members were responding, but for me as a lawyer, we will take appropriate action. Now, when we start taking action or defamation against her, she couldn't establish the veracity of any of those lies. The video she did consistently for about 2-3 years, she could not establish one of them to be true before the UK court. This was somebody that whenever she does videos, she will say, oh, it's only in Nigeria you can misbehave. Come to UK. Here, the system works very well. The judiciary are going to do the right thing. Right there in the UK judiciary, she was slammed with thousands and thousands of pounds for defaming Dr. Lukoya and MFM. And right now, she's struggling and begging that she cannot pay. She had made an attempt to appeal. The appeal thrown away. In fact, the judge called the appeal as hopeless and baseless. That's how terrible. After years of lies that a lot of people had actually believed, unfortunately. So for us, I'm not that type. And so when the woman in UK has now been perpetually restrained by the UK court, which she subjected herself to, because a case in Nigeria who also found out, wrongdoing and slam 100 million naira. She said it's only Nigeria that they can do kangaroo, whatever. But right there in UK, where she was ably represented, she was slammed heavier because she couldn't establish any of those lies. So I think I need you guys to understand that. But we are not the media, we are church. We should preach the gospel and not to be running to media and be exchanging things. So the reason why, for me, I have not made any response to any of these things, I don't believe in that. But right now, the woman in UK has handed over a baton to another one in America, Funke Ashekun, who had for time now been doing a number of things to defame the Jew of MFM and the Bishop of MFM. She was someone who has also massively benefited, from the goodwill, and the favor of, Dr. Olukoya, because she was given a platform, she was in youth church, she was in counseling session, and the husband, they all enjoy a number of things: free accommodation, massive salary, special one, more than even what the AGO was earning. Travel on the to represent a number of things: cars, houses, families, school fees, all expense, even including money, some of which have not been accounted for. But when she had now found succor, for whatever reason, to be the one to take the baiting from the woman in UK. And of course, because there is money, somebody is bankrolling them. Some people somewhere who really, for whatever reason, wants to run down the ministry of MFM is actually sponsoring those missions. And so the Funke Ashekun now has to recruit somebody from within the ministry, and that is where Otunde Richard was very, very available, the best tool they could use. So, Otunde Richard, having resigned, decided to team up with Funke Ashekun, and that is his choice. Where I came in and where I felt a bit bothered was when one sister Opeyemi started doing on social media to be responding to Funke Ashekun, and then started calling out Otunde Richard. Immediately, that was even when I got to know that Otunde Richard has left the ministry. Personally, I never knew. So I now find my investigation and I call Otunde Richard, what is going on? Say, the law, see me, we were so close, like I said, very close. He came to my house, we discussed what's going on. So he told me his own side of the story. I said, but this matter is simple now. No. If that is the case, because he painted the picture of being a victim, that the people in the praise team are beefing him, and that they are threatening because of his star and of his whatever. I said, but if that's the case, it's not enough for you to be talking some of the things you are seeing on social media against the ministry. Don't you know that by talking against the ministry, it's like you are disrespecting all the investment and all the good that the GO has done for you. You yourself, you confirmed that you were from Bariga, you were nobody. You said you used to be smokers and everything until you came to the GO, and he employed you. You were working in his office, you became his backup, and you said that you have traveled all over many countries to minister, and it was one that sponsored it. Your clothing, your wardrobe, your school fees for your children, your wife employment. This man did all of that. So why should you say because you have problem with one minister or some ministers in your group, then you want to run the ministry down? I advise him against him. Nonetheless, I think that somebody I still have flair for. Like, I like him. Like, I have to go to the Jew that no, we cannot afford to allow this people with whatever they have in their group to bring out Richard to this place. We need to get him back. That is me. I'm saying this now. And because he saw that is like I have that soft spot for him. I never in my life could imagine that he was actually going to use that to his own advantage. Apparently, as at that time when I was siding with him, meeting with the Jew, that how can we stop all the old discipline from the choir department against him, he was actively recording and downloading my intervention and everything, and he was sending it to Funke Ashekun. I'll get to that. So it was not, in fact, when he told me that, the law, are you aware about the SFE invitation? Like, what is happening by SFE? He said somebody invited. I said, how could that be? He said it must be from MFM. All my enemies are from MFM. I said, can you be saying that? And he wants to know whether it's that the Jew. I said, how on earth do you expect me to know whether it's a Jew? And what will make you to report to SFU? What? I said, well, in any case, please don't ever go to SFU until a proper invitation is extended to you. In fact, get a lawyer. So I was even advising him, as at that time when he had even left the ministry, that I refused, because I was trying to see how I can rescue and survey the situation. And I like, no, I can't be part of it that will bring police to this matter. It's still a church matter. All of those chats, my brother was busy recording and download them and send them to Funke Achekun. Because Funke Achekun confronted me recently with those chats, sent them to me. And I felt like, wow, what can be, what other definition can you give to a betrayer? As at last year, when this whole matter started, when I was actively mediating, it took me 3 months. But I never knew Ayotunde was actually making money from whatever he was doing for the Funke and those bloggers abroad. Because so far so good, they said he's been able to make close to about $30,000 to supply information and get people to talk on those blogger platforms. Found in his phone. How did the matter get to where it got to? So for those of you who, like me, used to see Ayotunde as one calm, nice, loving gospel minister, you probably believe he couldn't do some things until you hear it or until you see it. There's no way I could imagine that Ayotunde can be so toxic and be allowed to be used, the way and manner of what I found or what came to my revelation. First class as a lawyer. First of it is that when he left and Sister Okpe, reached out like, no, you don't have to be doing all of this thing. I think he called that on bluff. And Sister Okpe now got angry that we are close, but on this issue of you now siding with people who are running the ministry down because you don't want to wait and face your disciplinary action, I'm not going to be part of it. So they have that exchange. Everything got, out of control between two of them. Then that started to drag him too. So it was a personal issue between Ayotunde Richard and Sister Koyemi Emmanuel that led to what it is. So then the next thing, he has to send voice notes to Sister Koyemi Emmanuel, wherein he threatened the life of the son of Sister Koyemi Emmanuel. Now in that voice note, Ayotunde Richard said that, Koyemi Emmanuel, I think and I know that the most precious thing, in fact, the most valuable thing to your life is that your son. And then he started to issue curses and saying things that will happen to that son, a minor, in a voice note sent to that woman. And this is a woman who was barren for 10 years. And the reason why I actually took the matter personal on behalf of the minister, according to him, that if not for God that used Dr. Olukoya to pray for her for those 10 years while she was waiting and keep reassuring her, praying for her, praying with her, and the husband reassuring her that such a man who had labored in place of love and prayer and to seek the face of God to open her womb, that she can never at any point want to be part of anyone that will run him down. That was where the woman took the matter personal. And they have to go and call out that you are an ingrate, you shouldn't be doing this to somebody who has also done so much for you and your family. Then the next thing she got from Ayotunde was a voice note threatening the life of the son. That was where the woman got it, like, no, we are still even doing dragging and calling, but now my son, and for him to even say that that son is your most valuable, your precious thing, and these are the things that will happen to that your son. When I listened to her voice note, I was afraid. I never listened to her voice note when I was siding with him.
Say that's my video where I make when the wife, they thought say that they arrest the husband, even said they don't come again, they want to arrest the husband again. The woman no actually explain wetin happen for them. So wetin, say I come to talk say somebody need to come out to debunk all those things when they happen. If not, before you know, it will escalate. So now wetin for the church, wetin the church people they talk, that the lawyer they talk, that say wetin happen, that no be Olukoya arrest that man. That now this woman, na I arrest her. This woman don't look for pikin for 10 years. You know, see pikin born. Say na prayer and all that miracle can't happen, can't see pikin born. So when all this situation come dey happen, say according to him, I just dey wan explain una for understand, because as this lawyer dey judge una fit no understand well. According to this lawyer now, if they try to make us understand, say I dey come with it. Pronto. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, Auntie. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Who dey talk?
My name is Lovely. Me and my mother-in-law and my husband.
Ah, okay, you came to my place. Okay, just give me like 2 minutes. I'll call you back. I'll call you back. I'm on live video. I'll call you back. Thank you. Okay, sorry for that, my lovely people. So, according to the lawyer, he said that woman husband, Richard, he said he did very intelligent. Even for the video you hear, when he said that they use the husband brain, say the husband dey very intelligent. Really, they say the man dey intelligent and he sabi sing. That's why Pastor Olukoya take am near body. He support her in so many ways. And because of say he dey intelligent and he sabi sing and all that, you know, people dey sing him praises. On the other hand, na two things na im matters. Maybe on the other hand, because he don feel say dey intelligent, no say some people once they don see say na they be the best, na they sabi do everything, that prideness go come enter their body. They'll come begin dey proud. They no know when they'll take go spoil everything when they don't use their hand take build. While on the other hand, maybe other people feel dey jealousy, so that na only him one that they call, na only him one they travel, na only jealousy fit come see dey for the other hand. But that one not consign the church. That one not supposed to consign the owner of the church, you understand? So now what he just bring quarrel for them. Because according to the wife, if you listen to the small piece when he talk, they say that they use the husband. Why the husband, the church say the man, they because say he knows many things, he dey brilliant, he come proudness come enter his body. So now all those things there, I believe say go bring quarrel for them. But wetin come cause the arrest na when they say he send voice record to this particular lady. The lady be dey try to advise her, say all these things wey you dey do, so e no good to go dey carry church matter, dey go dey give bloggers and dey do this, dey do that, according to the wetin alleged talker and all dey there. Say the woman try to advise her, say e no good, because the woman don benefit from the church, because she no see pikin born after 10 years. According to them, say the church pray for her, na come see pikin born. So that kind of church, the woman go chingum that church. No matter when you go wetin you go tell that woman can never believe. You cannot deceive that woman to leave that church. No matter, even though say you tell her say the kpai person for there, e no go believe, because e don see a miracle for there, you understand? So they try to quarrel with this brother Richard, say why you go dey carry matter go dey give bloggers and all that. Now wetin dem for fit settle, say brother Richard come send voice record, say insult her. Even pikin wey be say e use how many years stay fine, come see throw some threatening words to that pikin. Now the woman na come carry AK people go arrest am, say no be church, you understand? But according to the man wife, he say na church just dey cover up, say na dey do the arrest. So I no dey there, I no know wetin really happen. But people when they ask for the video, say wetin happen before they arrest your husband, wetin happen, you no go explain, more for know wetin dey happen. Na be this. So may I continue then?
Afraid. You know, I never listened to your voice when I was siding with him, when I was trying to see how we can, you know, placate everybody and reconcile. But the moment that voice no got to me, in fact, I was afraid. I just tactically withdrew. Even though as at that time, Aridisha was not even showing any sign to pull back. Not knowing that he was actually making a lot of money from those abroad, sending money, Funke Ashekun, who are effectively being bankrolled and sending. For you to be able to send $30,000 about to seek information and gather, you know, intelligence of how people can come and run a ministry of MFM down. So it's a business for them. Now that's about that. So she was the petitioner. Not there was not even any lawyer that wrote petition for him, because eventually I was at Alagbon. So when the one has said the GO of MFM Olukoya, I left the church and everything, it's not true. Ayotunde Richard was arrested because of threats to life of a minor, and the mother of the minor is a petitioner before the police. Please let this be very clear. Now, when they were investigating that, allegation, which of course his phone was confiscated because he used his phone to send out voice note, the police later now stumbled upon so many other conspiracy and careful plan and evil that they are already orchestrating against some other persons in their conversation between Ayotunde Richard, Funke Ashekun, some members of MFM and some people outside the country. They were mentioning Olukoya, the wife of Olukoya, the G of MFM. They even mentioned Pastor Kenny, one of the G of MFM. They mentioned Kumuyi, the G of Deeper Life. And the one that concerns Olukoya, in fact, Ayotunde, who has been a backup to such a person, minister, and who has benefited to that extent, got cars, got accommodation paid for, got your children's school fees paid for, and for whatever it is you feel this man has done wrong to you, in that exchange you were saying you are calling pedophile, you are telling Ashekun that I've thrown one, oh, in fact the one I throw now is a serious bomb, in fact very soon heart attack loading. That is, you are wishing the G of MFM to develop heart attack, and that one was responding, Olukoya will not be alive, will not live to see the end of the matter in United States that the United States Church is having against her. Those were the words that he would develop blood pressure. This were Ayotunde Richard words in that conversation. Now, all those scary plan and what they were doing, so it's not like the intention, the motive was established. Like, when are you going to do your video? And when you do that video, let me be there, put this one there, say this, say that. You see that conspiracy carefully, the plot, that they want to annoy him and run him, and they want to push him so that he will develop blood pressure. This is the business. These are the things police found on the phone of Atisha. And I was the one they reached out to. So it's also not true that the police, whether you or anybody, send anything to Dr. Olukoya. Dr. Olukoya was not in the country all this while.
Okay, now understand this last part. So, after that woman, according to they say, after the woman make statements where they say arrest the man, so they can't begin they control his phone. If you now still hear when the wife still talk, say whether they take their phone from their hand, they not feel make any call, make anything. That the husband talk am for the apology, say his phone not there with am, there are some programs wey he supposed to do, he no fit do the programs because his phone not there with am. So una hear wey the lawyer talk now, say they can't collect his phone. Through that phone they can't detect, say how they take the plan when they want take by, as they say alleged, say they want by Pastor Olukoya. They say even Kumuyi e no dey for inside. Kumuyi wey be Deeper Life, not be their member. That one na the founder of Deeper Life. That one name dey. Olukoya dey. Say by the time they push am, that he go get heart attack, then he go come kpai. He no go live to see the case wey they get for America, when they judge, because they get case for America. So they say now all these things, now the police people come fit gather, say why una go dey plan all this kind evil? You dey discuss on their conversation with other people, now they see for inside, and other people need dey for inside. So because of that one, now Olukoya can't take come me, because person dey hear say conversation dey when they plan for heart attack, how they want take Maya, now there it take come me. So this story, now story wey be say e dey very very long. You understand? But wetin person go gain to bring somebody down? There are some people, if they come out for church, they'll just suffer, come out jejeje, they know they spoil the church. Some they want spoil the church. My question, you know why they vex? Because it's not too much when we say they'll begin the drag person, they can't say this and this. The time when they did the church, according to the wife, when say that they kpai person, the time when they did the church, when we say that they kpai person, that they enjoy am. Why be say the time when we say they don't get quarrel, when we say they want to take comot for inside the church, say they not dey the church again, quarrel don dey, they want comot. Now that time they want call the talk say that they kpai person for inside that church. and make dem save people, and make dem for not kpai another people. But una dey inside that church ever since dem dey kpai person for inside that church. Una no come out come talk say this church no good o. Dem dey kpai person. That's why I no dey want to dey take all this kind thing serious like that. Whether na truth or not be truth, make police people make dem do their investigation. Because if you still dey inside the church, oh, I dey inside the church, oh, wetin I just see now, I never comot, oh, but I no fit comot, but see wetin dey happen for inside the church now. Person go dey understand. By the time una don quarrel finish, na so una come dey talk say, na so dey kpai person, na so na ritualist, na so you use this one do ritual, na so you use that one, all this kind story. E don too much for social media. Person no go know where the truth for there, because when you people were there, you were enjoying it. You were enjoying the buying person. But una don comot now, una say the place not good. But una dey spoil person name. That's why sometimes as una see me so, a lot of people dey bring things come for me. I know they bring am come out. Because before I go bring something come out, I go make sure say that thing na truth. Because I no fit just come out, come dey wan spoil person name. I fit drop my opinion for something, but if you don't reach that kind of case, say that they kpai person, can you bring the evidence? How we want to know say they kpai person? Who and who they kpai? Wetin be the person name? They kpai the person for your president. I been a hear you say yeah. No be say I hear say they tell me say your eye is seeing. You dey there. Then they say they put many bloggers for wahala. Una dey there since una dey enjoy. Una not to say that they kpai person for inside that church. But now una don comot, now una come dey talk now say una know wetin dem dey do for inside the church o, dem dey kpai person for inside. My people, I no know wetin people go gain, and I no fit talk say whether dem dey lie because I no dey there. But e good to do the right thing at the right time. No be say after everything you come out, come dey wan. Actually, this man apologize. He just dey pay me say the man go delete the apology. Me, I see the apology. He say no fit use the phone. He beg the woman where they say insult the pikin, the only pikin wey the woman get. Then he come still beg Pastor Olukoya, but he don delete the video. Me, I saw that go play now. See, if you click on now, e no dey come out again. I bin wan show una say see how after he don drop, he don go apologize, but he's not playing now. He don delete the apology when he apologize. Una dey see am. This same man, people they fight for am. Everything when information when you bring, people don't believe. Say, I go stand with you. You are saying the truth, but he don't go apologize. But he deletes the apology. They force am make he do the apology. They still force am make he delete the apology. Na kpobone. Now the question we need to ask ourselves. Now say this Christianity, it is so wide. I know say many churches that they do bad thing for them. Bad thing dey for everywhere, both Catholic, Pentecostal, Afan, all these Afan people. Bad things dey, good ones still dey. You understand? Make we just dey pray, make God dey protect us, and to dey spoil person name when you know say the person no do that thing just because say you dey vex, they stop you for so many things, or you stop the church to spoil church name. That one not good. If you want to say the truth, you say the truth. Don't spoil anybody's name. Don't do false witness. That one is not good. So I just say, may I bring the updates come. May I let you know. Because many people don't really know what happened for that first video. So what happened to your husband? You know explain. So for this video now go know what really happened. How everything starts. If you dey church, you dey sing, now you can't sing pass. Don't let proudness take over you. Not be proud because not be you give yourself that gift. Before you walk out from here to here, you'll see person when sing past you. That be your problem. No, how they make that story that time where they play band for king. Because a king they love his band. If he say nobody they play like him. So he can't go hide one day. He go tell king, he tell the wife, say the wife tell king, say he don't die. Now the king begin they cry. The king say, party they come now, who will come play band for me? Now the king, they come say, who go play? And now since this man where they play band for you, now the man don't buy. Now the king say, help, how they want to? Now one small king come and say, he go fit play the band. Now they say, you sure say you fit play? Because the time when that man they play that band, the way they do in hands, the small pikin they look am, they copy am, the way they do in hands. Then the small pikin saying go fit play am. Now so the king Cause okay, make the small pikin play am. So the pikin come dey play the band, the king come dey enjoy that band. He dey play am, the king enjoy am. He say, oh, this pikin really dey play am the way that man dey play am. May the man soul rest in perfect peace. Where the man go hide, where he go tell the wife, say, tell king, say he don kpai. As the man dey hear the sound, because he come dey expect say dem no go soon go play band, the party go dey anyhow that day. But as he come dey wait, he come dey hear correct band. Dey play band like say na him dey play am. He come say, he come raise him head. He come dey ask him wife say, who dey play this band for king? Then the wife come tell am say na one small pikin na him dey play this band. He say, na one small pikin na him dey play this band the way he dey play. Who teach the pikin? The wife say, no know. Na so he take run. Oba, king, I no die o, I no kpai o, me I come play am. Then king say, so you no kpai? So you come dey make shakara because say you sabi play band that dey enjoy your band? My dear, your time don pass. Na this pikin go dey play this band now. He use am mean say, if you dey sing for church and you sabi sing well, no dey too proud. Say if you no sing, if you no take a song that day, church no go move, Holy Spirit no go come. That nobody reach you, you come to shakara. Before you know, they go take am for you and another person do am pass you. Nobody will be the best for this life. As you be the best, another best dey your front, another best still dey that one front. He say if you be woman, you fine well, no use am take knack chest say you too fine. Before you waka enter the next street, you go see woman wey fine pass you. You be man, you say you get power well. Before you waka enter the next street, you go see man wey get power pass you. This life gift wey they give you, not too proud with it. Because before you waka go front, you go see somebody wey pass you. You understand? So according to this lawyer now, he say na proudness na enter brother Richard body, because he know say Pastor Olukoya love am so well. He dey support am for everything. He don support him traveling all over the world, and he dey support am with his children and every other thing. You understand? Because maybe he like the way they minister, the way they sing. But he say proudness come enter his body. Now wetin they say happen for them be that. But according to the man, he say because he sabi sing, he dey talented, the other members they come dey jealousy am. Na be the thing. But anything you dey do for this life, no dey too proud. E no make sense, because people dey when pass you with whatsoever thing you dey do. So my people, I no know wetin una think about this whole story. Na wetin happen na be this. So for my life, I dey like to stand for truth, except I no know truth. I don first make the video. I say make dem come talk how they say dey kpai people for Mountain of Fire church o, because this Christianity don too much. Na so bad news that we dey hear for inside altar, for inside church. Say they say dem dey kpai people for there. But I don see hear wetin happen now. Now still carry am come. So I no know wetin una think. Una leave una opinion. Una opinion dey very important. But one thing I know for sure, whosoever when they do evil, the evil will never go unpunished. The wicked will never go unpunished. And that one I know. So now God now get the judge. So thank you so much. I want to do another video. Thank you. And please help me share this video and like this video. I will see you on my next video. And bye-bye. To the end this thing now.